Yeah, I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad, I've punched him a few more times.
There's 5 blokes outside my front door, can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.
Andrew McCart, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. And I'm delighted for the first time to be joined by Mr. Jack McGANN. Jack, we spoke a little bit there before I pushed record, how we keep missing each other. We've been busy people this last week.
Yeah,
but
got there in the end.
Pleasure to finally meet you. Yeah, we got there in the end. How's things?
Good, mate. Good. It's fight week. It's hectic. It's a bit crazy, but it's good.
Good. Obviously, you're fighting on is it Friday night? Is it Friday?
Yeah, the second.
Second, yeah. I'm down in Liverpool this week for the Liam Smith fight. So, if you're there, I'll probably see that fight night. But yeah, you're fighting on the second. How's training camp been? How's the preparation been?
It's been a weird one, mate. Because I was supposed to fight in July, on the 1st of July back in London, and literally the 2 days before the fight, the fella pulled out for all different reasons, and we just couldn't materialise it in the end. So I'd done the camp, finished it, and didn't get to fight. We couldn't even get a stand in. I had like three weeks off, and we started realising what to do, and then just jumped straight back onto this one. So I basically had like I've been in the gym since May, really, just being busy. You know what I mean? So the prep's gone really well. The only annoying thing is we've had change of opponents about 5 times now. That's the hard bit. First of all, I had the southpaw, unbeaten southpaw. That changed, and then we had someone else, all different styles, all different fellas, all. So it's been me physically, it's been good, but the mental side of things and just all the messing around's been a bit of a pain.
I can imagine. So I was looking on BoxRec there, and I'm looking at your opponent, and you said there's a lot of opponent change. Is it the Lithuanian fella? What's his name? Poplauskas. Is it him?
Yeah, it's him.
It's definitely him.
It's definitely him. Yeah, it's definitely him. So he's you know, he's a lot better than he looks on paper. He's like 140 in the world or something like that. So it is a big step, and he's fought some top lads, and if I can, he's only been stopped once in his all his fights as well. So I'm looking to stop him, and if I can, it should shoot me right through the rankings.
Well, that was going to be my question now. I was looking at his record, and he's only been stopped once, like you said. Now, you're coming off 2 back-to-back stoppage wins as well.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to stop the kid. Obviously, he's had 37 fights, 29 losses, like you said. His record might not look much, but he's fought some top guys. He's fought Martin Harkin, I know, up here in Scotland, and I'm looking at Dean Sutherland, another Scottish guy, Liam Taylor. So he's fought some Eko Usman as well, took him the distance. So he's fought some top opponents as well. So for you to stop him, that's going to be some statement.
Yeah, you know, I'm on in my MMA career, I used to stop everyone, and then when I changed to boxing, it sort of I couldn't get it, and maybe it was the rounds, maybe it was the growing pains, don't know. But I've stopped the last 2. It's like I've got my mojo back, so I'm looking to keep that going. You know what I mean? But I'm doing it. I'm meeting people in the gym again, and I think it's all coming together. So I'm gonna go in there and just box them, because when I do box people, that's when I hate them. So if it comes, it comes. But I do expect it, but I'm not chasing it.
That's the thing, when you know yourself being a professional fighter, when you chase the knockout, it never ever comes. Do you know what I mean? But the win is the most important thing. So going out there, putting a performance, get that win, climbing the rankings is the most important thing for you right now.
Yeah, definitely 100%. That's what they've always done. We always chase the rankings and just get myself up there and then get in the bigger fights. But it's hard work when we've had such a nightmare with opponents. Like the last fight, he pulled out last minute, and then we couldn't get nothing. This fight, we've had a lot of different things, and I think it's, I'm in a funny position. I've had no amateur fights. I'm an MMA fighter. I still train MMA. I still kick and punch and do jiu-jitsu and wrestling and everything else. I'm just boxing at the minute. But so I think if I beat you, you've been beat by the MMA guy, and if you beat me because I've only had 7 fights or whatever it is as well, you don't get much out of it, and I'm a dangerous fight. So I'm in a sort of weird limbo position as well. So it makes matchmaking hard. But our goal's always been with the rankings. So, as I said, this opponent's perfect. He's, if I knock him out, or even a win, it should get me right up there.
Definitely. Now, you mentioned that you're still training MMA. Has there ever been a point in there in a fight, a boxing fight, that you've looked to do a leg kick or something like that and realised,
No,
I can't do that?
No, I never like that. Because to be fair, in the MMA fights, I always predominantly boxed anyway. But no, but it comes, you know what, it comes in handy. Like I think I'm a really good finisher because of it, and you know, on the inside there, with the clinch stuff, I'm really strong because of all the years of wrestling. I find some shots on the inside that maybe some people don't get. I'm busy there as well, and so it's definitely got benefits. You know what I mean? And then there's obviously the biggest benefit is I was used to that long for getting punched with 4-ounce gloves on, and now we're in 10s. So
that's the big difference as well. You can guard your
so
head.
you know what? I'm sitting here. I'm in my little brother's room in my dad's, and I'm just worried that there's like toys or some shit behind me. Look what I'm looking at. Look up there. You ready? Look. I'm just scared of something being behind me like that, and then everyone thinks I've got a load of toys, but I think I'm clear.
An MMA fighter boxer with like toys in his bedroom. Now, lucky enough, I can't see it, mate.
It's lucky I can fight. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, you're a super welterweight, I believe. And that's where you're fighting at. So when you look at these British rankings, and I mean, it's a very, very dangerous division, and it's stacked division. It's stacked with talent. When you look at the guys like Liam Smith, Sam Egerton, Troy Williamson, Josh Kelly, James Mick, a couple of Scousers in there as well. Do you know what I mean? Who at your weight division. So Jack Martin, Dean Sutherland. It's a very, very tough division, tasty division, and a division I'm guessing that you're excited to be in.
Yeah, well, you know, that weight, it's always the most stacked. It's like the average, pretty much the average man, 11 stone, 12 stone. Do you know what I mean? So, that's why the talent pool is so deep. But at the minute, yeah, it's absolutely on fire. And you know, when I changed over to boxing from MMA, I'd already had 16 pro fights, 14 arenas all over Russia and everything else. I didn't need them first few years of just getting my feet underneath me. Do you know what I mean? So we are definitely fast tracking it, but we're doing it as educated as we can. But the way I look at it, when I get there with them big fights, I'll be more than ready. Do you know what I mean? And you know, I've sparred a lot of the top lads, done a lot of rounds with Beefy and Mason Cartwright and everyone else, and I know a spar's a spar, but you can still take a good bit away from that. And I just know that whenever we do decide to go for it, or that I'll be ready. Mm-hmm. But that should just happen naturally because the fights get bigger anyway. Do you know what I mean? So as I said, with this win, as long as we get through it, it should go into the top 15, and then they're all really good lads at that level anyway. There's no easy fights at my weight. So yeah, it's gonna happen soon. Like, I just know that the where I'm at now with Matt and Murray, my trainer, I've got a great sponsor in Samantha Hutchinson, the Power of One, who's helped me so much. And with my focus in my team, this is the time it's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? It's all just coming together nice.
Well, you mentioned Matt Murray in your corner and your sponsors, and you talk about the guys in the top 15. So what are the aspirations for you in the professional rank? Obviously, coming from that MMA background into the boxing, what do you want out of the boxing game?
I want to win a world title. That's what I want. That's what it needs. You know, everyone. If I'm in anything, I want to be the best at it, and I'll do that one step at a time. But that is the goal. Mm-hmm. That is the goal.
Listen, keep doing what you're doing. Keep racking up them wins, and obviously training hard. And you know, Martin Murray will stand you in good stead. He's been there and done it. He's fought for world titles, and obviously maybe he should have been a world champion at some stage, but against Martinez.
He's the most unlucky person in the world in boxing. So he should have had at least he should have had a couple really. But but no, even him, the work that he puts into me and the knowledge that he's got and everything else, it just and we gel really well. It's a match made in heaven. You know what I mean? It's funny though, because so when I was getting my license. When I was getting my license, I got signed by Frank, and I hadn't had no amateur fights, and it was all well and good us talking to them and saying, yeah, we can box and everything else, but they wanted to see something, so I got Martin, actually, who was it? Robert Warren come and watch me and Martin spar and done 4 rounds. Went, yeah, go on, that's you're more than capable. And then it's funny how everything works out, and now he's my coach. You know what I mean? So he sort of started the journey, and now he's got it hold of the reins on it.
Yeah, so he's helping you along as well. But I mean, for a guy that maybe a lot of boxing fans might not know of, you've got some unique fans. I believe that you've got actors Stephen Graham and Tom Hardy that are friends of yours, and they might be up there to support you as well. Just how did that come about? How did these actors, Stephen Graham, a great actor, and Tom Hardy, how did they become friends of yours?
We had it was just, I think it was Tom first. We had a mutual friend, and then Tom would always send like good luck videos and stuff for the fights. And I remember I was backstage. I was fighting in Ireland, and it was a big fight about 2 years ago in MMA. And someone just went to me, yeah, Tom sent me the video, and he showed me it was a video of him in all the Peaky Blinders gear, and it was a good luck message. But I was fighting in like 20 minutes, and I was like, I just sort of looked at it and went, yeah, boss, thanks. But that video, as I said, he was in the costume and everything else, and no one knew he'd been cast in Peaky Blinders, and he got in loads of trouble for it.
Did he?
And he had to apologise and everything else. But no, and then and then we met him, and then that was a good few years ago. But it's made for a good while, and it's a genuine friendship. And Stevie's the same, but they help us a lot as well. So they are, they love seeing me do well. So they should be there supporting on Friday.
Well, that's good stuff. Obviously, I know Tom's an actor, but he's quite handy when he acts. Do you know any personal stories that he's handy in real life?
Well, yeah, I'm not. So what Tom does? Let's say when you've got to film all it's physical, and he's got to be in good shape for it. He gets told right, we're filming in such a date, go and start your training. Tom's method of choice for getting in good shape is he basically does fight camp. He does jiu-jitsu, he does boxing, it's weird. But so when he's in that stage, because when I'm free and I'm not fighting, we go back and forth and basically we do jiu-jitsu with him and we spar. But honest to God, he's got that little, I always say this, he's the most lovely person you'll ever meet in your life. He's got that little nasty bit when you're sparring him, and he goes forward, not back. But there's clips on YouTube and stuff of us moving, and anyone who knows fighting can see it's not just me saying it. He can fight. You know what I mean? But I always say he's not good enough where he'd want to change careers, and but I wouldn't give him no shit if I seen him. Do you know what I mean? He can probably look after himself. But he loves it as well. But you're one of the most lovely person you'll meet, unless he's got a pair of gloves on. He's going at it.
Yeah, definitely. But listen, I'm in Liverpool. Where is the fight on the 2nd on the Friday?
It's on top of the Shankly Hotel in Liverpool in the city centre. There's never been anything done there before like this, and it's going to be special. So I'm made up that we finally got it pulled off.
I might try and pop along. Who's the promoter or anything like that? I might try and get in and do it. I'm there Friday
Nielsen Boxing it is. We should be able to, if you're there, we'll be able to get you up there, yeah.
Yeah, I might pop along. I'll keep in touch with you and all that, and we'll see if I can pop on. Because like I said, I'm in Liverpool for the beefy fight at the Echo Arena, so the M&S Bank Arena now it is called. So I'm there. So if I can pop up, I'll pop up 100%. Because like I said, I'll be in the city centre or thereabouts anyway. So it'll be good to see a night of boxing. But listen, good luck. And have you got any final message for the fans and anyone coming to watch you on Friday night?
Yeah, just lastly, I'd like to thank everyone who's come and supporting. It's going to be a truly special event. I've had a hard time the past couple of weeks. I lost my granddad about 3 weeks ago, and
sorry to hear that, yeah.
So he would have been to come to this one and everything else. So it's been a hard time, and I thank everyone who let me get through that and everything else. But and then next thing, my sponsor, as I mentioned it before, Samantha Hutchinson, the Power of One. It's a dog charity, and anyone who loves animals and wants to help, just check them out and share them, like them, and donate or whatever you want to do. But it's a great cause. And then lastly, as long as I'm looking forward to this one, because as long as we get through this, as I said, we've had issues with opponents and everything else. It's been quite hard work. We've been offering top lads, top money, because I've got the ability with that sponsor. And we've also, for the end of the year, Carson Jones has agreed to the fight with me. As long as I get through this one, and it doesn't mean as long as I get through this one, I got the wins, nothing else. That's what we're aiming towards. But and they're the kind of leaps and bounds that we're going for. So as long as I get through this, and then I'm not injured or anything like that, that's what we're going for at the end of the year. So if I get that, this year will have been a perfect year, and I should come into 2023 flying.
Definitely. Well, listen, fingers crossed I can come on Friday night. I'm pretty, like I say, I'm there or thereabouts. So I'll keep in touch. I'll try and see if I can pop up, and I'll definitely come and enjoy some boxing for us to enjoy the boxing on Saturday.
All right,
night.
We'll just get in touch, and I'll get it sorted for you.
Perfect, man.
But
Listen,
thanks for having me on. Thanks,
no worries
Andy.
at all, man. I'll get this up as soon as possible. I'll speak to you soon, mate.
All right, thanks, mate.
Cheers, Jack.
Ta-ra.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more
There's
times.
5 blokes outside my front door. Can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.